experience?
I worked on a movie called The Internship, and we got to shoot in Mountain View, and so we stayed in San Jose and sort of.
How could I forget Internship?
There are a lot of movies out there, you know.
No. So how is it going to Googleplex?
Oh my gosh. I mean, I can't really I can't believe that place exists in real life, and I've been there, but it is as amazing as you hear it is.
Did you get to meet any of the geeks there?
Yeah, actually, all the scenes that were shot at actual Google in Mountain View, all the background actors are real Google employees. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. So we got to, hang out with and learn about a lot of them couldn't talk about what they were doing because a lot of their projects are like top secret. At the time, I think they were working on Google Glass, and that building was off limits, and we weren't allowed to go in there, and it was all very exciting.
Did you ever get to eat in their what is the word, cafeteria?
Yeah. There was a juice bar that was near where we were, so I visited the juice bar often because you just walk in and tell them what you want, and they give it to you, and then you leave, and it's an amazing place. There was one day that we were doing a photo shoot, trying to find some locations to shoot some photos, so we were kind of exploring a little bit on our own, and I'm not really sure if we were supposed to do that, but we happened upon this. It was like 2:00 in the afternoon on like a Tuesday afternoon, and we happened upon a bowling alley in one of the buildings, and there was like 12 Google employees bowling and drinking beer.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, no wonder they're like the #1 place to work in America, right?
Let's go to your film that's premiering here at Cinequest. It's called Miss India America, and you play the lead role.
I do, yeah.
Tell us about what is the film about?
So the film is about. My character is Lily Prasad. She is a very overachieving type A teenager who's just graduated high school, and she has her entire life figured out. She's going to be a neurosurgeon. There's nothing she doesn't know. She's very driven and very ambitious, and out of the blue, her boyfriend dumps her for the reigning Miss India America, and she's unable to process this information. She doesn't know how to move on. So the only way she knows sort of how to deal with this problem is that, of course, now she has to go and win Miss India America. The only problem is that Lily doesn't necessarily have the particular skill set you might need to win a beauty pageant. So sort of she goes on this journey and tries learn some things about herself and about life and about the world, and maybe she doesn't have it all figured out, and maybe that winning isn't necessarily the most important thing in life.
Did you ever participate in a beauty pageant growing up?
I never did. I don't think my mom would have allowed me to, although I don't think I ever asked her. But I grew up dancing, so I'm very familiar with growing up in the dance world and performing and competing and things like that. But beauty pageant world is a whole different deal.
What kind of dancing?
Me personally, I grew up. I started first doing Indian classical and Indian folk dance. My mom was a choreographer and a dancer, so she was my teacher. And then I did jazz, ballet, hip hop, lyrical, contemporary dance. Yeah.
How is it for you to work in a film that is about the Indian American community, while in your other avatar you're acting in, on TV shows, mainstream TV shows?
It was actually very. It was amazing because I in my other roles that I've played, I often play sort of an ethnically ambiguous role that aside from the internship, she was also very definitely Indian American. But so generally, I don't get to explore these sort of social interactions that I know, I'm familiar with, and I grew up with, and the familial dynamics and pressure on kids to perform and deliver, and being studious and being sort of following the straight and narrow. So even though I unfortunately wasn't as smart or ambitious probably as Lily was, I kind of know that girl. I felt like a kinship with that character, so it felt sort of very natural for me to play that girl. I just wish I was actually as smart in real life as Lily is.
Well, you're just being very hard on yourself.
Well, that's another one of those characteristics that many of us Indian American kids, I'll use that term loosely, probably have.
Let's switch to women and the role of South Asian actors in Hollywood and mainstream American entertainment industry. What are the changes you're seeing? Because it's a little different from maybe 5 to 10 years ago.
Yeah, actually, it's kind of amazing because it's not like I've been working in Hollywood for many, many years, but long enough to sort of see this tangible change in what roles that networks and studios, meaning television and film, will even allow, will consider, like a South Asian actress for. Because before, I feel like those roles were far more niche, and I think now it's opened up, maybe now because there's the Mindy Project, and Mindy Kaling is a South Asian actress who's funny and smart and empowered, and she writes her own material. She's the whole package. So maybe because there are more Mindys and a lot more visible South Asian actors and actresses working in Hollywood, I think it's really opened up the possibility of like a lead getting to be South Asian, even though she's not written as South Asian.
How is it translated for you personally?
Well, good question. I mean, I feel like I just have far more opportunities, and it's pilot season right now, so of course, all of us actors and actresses in LA are going crazy, going from one audition to the next, and doing producer sessions and testing for pilots. And maybe 5 years ago, those roles that I'm testing for now or reading for now, they wouldn't have even maybe considered a South Asian actress. If it was going to be an ethnic character, she would either be African American or Latina or maybe Asian, East Asian, but certainly not South Asian. But now I think it's, and especially now, roles are being written specifically as Indian American. And she doesn't necessarily only have to be a doctor or in med school, or so it's exciting. I think it's a really exciting time because I feel like we're right on the brink of really kind of pushing through those barriers, and hopefully you won't have to ask this question in another 5 or 10 years. Yeah,
we shouldn't be asking.
Yeah.
What's next for you?
Well, certainly more getting this movie out to the world. I know we have some more festivals that we're taking Miss India America to, and so hopefully, audiences everywhere soon will get to see the movie and hopefully enjoy it. And then what else? Oh, I'm working on a show called Star Wars Rebels. It's the latest Star Wars part of the franchise, and so that airs on Disney XD, and our season 1 finale is Monday night, so this coming Monday.
Bollywood or Bengali films?
I mean, I'm Bengali. I would definitely go Bengali films all the way. I have to.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much. My mom would kill me otherwise.